All right, now, we've got some fantastic candidates who are ready to pitch today for their chance to win $25,000 from Shopify and Bill Black. Now, before we bring them out, let me introduce you to our amazing judges. We've got Killer Mike back in the house. Thank you so much for helping us out with this one, Mike. We've got co-founder of Baobab Clothing and now head of Shopify's Equitable Commerce Initiative. It's Brandon Davenport. And founder of Kin Apparel, CEO extraordinaire, it's Philomena Kane. Now, judges, it is your job to determine which of these businesses is on a path to disrupt e-commerce and be the next big online brand. They're gonna have a short time to pitch. I mean, this is what we call an elevator pitch. All right, so why don't we bring out the first person to pitch, Holly McWhorter of Glad Matter. All right.
Hi, my name's Holly McWhorter. I am an artist, writer, and entrepreneur, and I'm the founder of a company called Glad Matter. Glad Matter sells artwork that's cheerful and in a simple and graphic style that's meant to be uplifting to your mood. Because scientific studies show that just looking at art has the opportunity or the ability to increase levels of happiness. We have very high profit margins and we don't have any stored inventory because everything is print on demand. At the moment, I'm the only artist on the platform, but I plan to expand by bringing on other better-known artists to make use of their existing audiences. And I recently launched the brand on 2 wholesale platforms so that we can move into the retail sector quickly, because I plan to make Glad Matter a household name. And this is where the grant money comes in. With $25,000, I can partner with a really good marketing agency to create a targeted, lean digital marketing strategy that will include paid social, content, email marketing, partnering with influencers, and also collaborating with other brands in the happiness and wellness space. With this money, Glad Matter can grow much, much faster in its efforts to spread happiness and mental wellness far and wide.
Who would you say is your why? Why do you do what you do in helping people with mental health issues?
So I have a personal history with anxiety and depression myself, and a lot of people close to me do as well. And so it's just something very much on my radar that there needs to be better access to mental health care. And it was really a pleasant surprise finding that my artwork that I was really just doing for fun was actually lifting people's moods, and realizing that there's an opportunity to boost that by donating to charities that have a much bigger reach really just seemed kind of like a no-brainer. And it would mean the world to me to be able to make it possible for people to get the help they need.
Well, thank you so much, Holly. Great pitch.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Up next, Nicole Fenner of Sister Girl Collective.
Hi, my name is Nicole Fenner, and I'm the author and creator of Sister Girl Publishing. Sister Girl Publishing is a boutique book publishing company that I created in Eastern North Carolina. And the thing why I created it is a big deal to me because literacy is very important. I grew up in Eastern North Carolina where we went to low-performing high schools, which was in the last 5% of our schools. So I've seen kids in class acting up because they couldn't read well. So when I created Sister Girl Publishing, the goal was to empower children to let them know that they can achieve their goals. So my first book is Sister Girl and the Trainer Wheels. And I wrote the first book because my dad passed of cancer, and I had to learn how to handle the grief. So I went back and thought about a memory that I can share with children and they can learn a new lesson. And so with Sister Girl Publishing, we also go into the community. We go in the streets. You may see us at your local Walmart outside, selling books in the community. If we receive the $25,000, the goal is to create a new doll because kids need a reading buddy. So what I would do is bring Sister Girl to life. So we have an inspirational coloring book. We have Sister Girl and the Trainer Wheels, Sister Girl in a New Dress, and Sister Girl and the Family Dinner. So the goal is just to empower children, let them know that they're valuable, and know that we can make a difference in their lives. And so we would take the doll to source, a manufacturer, and also to bring the doll to life. So thank you. I appreciate your support.
And there are a lot of companies that have created dolls, especially for Black children. how is your doll going to be set apart?
Okay, so the thing with my doll is focused on literacy. It's not, I love our hair and I love our makeup, and what the thing is about reading is the foundation. So my doll will be an interactive doll that they can tap into with their tablet, and they'll actually be able to read with Sister Girl, and so they'll build their comprehension and their reading skills as well, and also have some things in there for life skills, because when I'm out in the public talking to like families, sometimes they're like, kids don't like to read, so what can we do? So I have interactive games with Sister Girl with them reading the book.
All right, excellent, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now we've already seen two amazing entrepreneurs stand up here and have the guts to pitch our panel. The next one, last but not least, is Bryan Walker, founder of HBCU Prep School.
You gave me two. Thank you. According to the National Association of Educational Progress, 84% of black males are not reading at grade level. As a father of two male boys, I know that our community is in crisis. Good afternoon. My name is Bryan Walker. I am a co-founder of HBCU Prep School. We are a family-owned multimedia company that exemplifies black joy and black voices through video, through literature, and media. Our debut book series is the ABCs of HBCUs. It tells of the excitement of all historically black colleges and universities. In addition to that, it talks about the greatness and all the success stories that have occurred from those that have gone through those great institutions. In addition to talking about the greatness of HBCUs, we talked about the high statistics and success rates that are not discussed on a regular basis that we think definitely need to be taught on a regular basis. It started off as a board book, and from a board book, we went to notebooks, puzzles, journals, and activity books. And our activity books are groundbreaking. They're the game changer. Our activity books talk about STEM, financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and medicine. We were recently approached by a major retailer, and we're extremely excited about that our books were selected to be placed in this major retail in February for Black History Month, which is great. But that being said, we have a big bill to pay for inventory. So we're really looking for opportunities, and being a part of this community with Build Black and Shopify has been a blessing to me, not only to take, but also to give. And I saw this as an opportunity to reach in there and get some help, because honestly, we need to come up with the inventory to be able to fulfill this great order. We are here to change the game. The big thing about HBCU prep schools, we want to focus on the success stories. For example, Lonnie Johnson. Lonnie Johnson, former employee of NASA, alum of Tuskegee, created one of the most popular water guns in existence, the Super Soaker. A lot of people don't know that. And we also talk about Bill and Lola Williams. They created the first black-owned theater in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Fully owned it, and they owned the first automobile in town. This is our greatness that's not discussed in our classrooms, and that's what we're here for. We're here to equip educators, homeschoolers, moms and dads, and everybody about the greatness of Black history so that we have the tools to teach it 365 days a year. Thank you.
I think this is great. The product looks good, it feels good. If I had one critique, it's that Morehouse should be at the top of the M's, even before Meharry and Mississippi Valley. But the HBCU experience starts way before you go to one. It starts with your instructors, starts with your parents' expectations, and you're knowing your history. So as a product of Atlanta, Georgia, Frederick Douglass High School, Morehouse College, and having been instructed by these people, I think this is absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
So I was wondering, do you have any initiative that helps, children find it easier or get easier access into HBCUs? Do you have any partnerships with them?
So we've made a number of direct partnerships, and we've done a lot of things on our own. Because we focus on, one, finding the right fit for you, because there are so many HBCUs, and we focus on people being independent and using those opportunities to grow. We've done a number of programs, one of which was we did a summer program on the stock market that my wife taught. She was a former employee of Wall Street, so she brought what she understood from there in entrepreneurship and was teaching it to young children. We also did a partnership where we gave away, during the launch of the ABCs of Black Wall Street, where we gave away hundreds of dollars of stock nationwide to community children, because we wanted to promote the book, but also promote getting involved and learning, entrepreneurship and financial literacy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so 3 amazing pictures. The judges certainly have their work cut out for them. And now, while we give our judges a moment to deliberate, let me just say, every one of those entrepreneurs that stood up here wanted to solve a problem or bring joy to somebody else in life. All right, we're gonna bring out right now, let's bring out our 3 people who pitched, Holly, Nicole, and Bryan. Come on out. It's time. Somebody's gonna get $25,000. We're gonna have Mr. Mike, AKA Killer Mike.
First of all, just thank all 3 of you guys. I think the work that you're doing, or we think the work that you're doing, is absolutely noble and needed. Artwork, Sister Girl in terms of reading, and the ABCs of HBCUs in Wall Street. However, if we're picking today, and we feel one person would be ready to go today, and I'll tell you why. The books that Bryan brought out are already ready to go. The collaborations that would seek to grow his already exist in the world of clothing, whether it's HBCU clothing, already exist in terms of stock giveaways with people like Rendell Solomon that are doing this work. So just by that, we think that you edged them out because you're prepped. You left us with something. We think it grows the confidence of children, which we're all doing, and the artwork is incredible. So you'll be getting the $25,000. Congratulations. And congratulations to you all.
Thank you. There you go. All right, it's coming out. There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Any final thoughts?
So I want to thank each of our entrepreneurs for sharing your story, the value of entrepreneurship, and what it's doing for our communities. We appreciate you for that. Let's remember to everyone to keep the dollars circulating in our communities and support, not even just support, shop these businesses today. Go online, visit their stores, and buy. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you
to the
so
Grand
much.
Prize.
Thank you.
Brandon decided nobody's going home empty-handed. He's going to authorize another $5,000 to each one of the other contestants, so we all win.
Thank you.
All right.